Love the shock land. Huh, Verity Circle may work well with a mono blue, but not for this. No Electro Dominance is going to be a popular card forthcoming here. Whenever you cast a multicolor. That's going to be a really good card. I would like that for a Vampires deck. Even though it's not a vampire, it would still create tokens. Alright, activated abilities of creatures cost 2 less. This effect can reduce the amount of mana cost to activate the ability. Step to a creature, adapt this. So it had no +1/+1 counters on it. Okay. So I know I've seen these two, well, this one played 2 of them before for, basically you could play this in a black and get an instant shock. Who is calling me at this time? No one important, I assume. I'll leave a message if it is. Alright. I think this is a really weird rare pull to get. I might be able to play that Vertified Circle. I guess that's a 5-tap for a land, if nothing else. Or for, I'm sorry, 5-tap for a draw, if nothing else. So that's kind of cool. Just draw whenever you want. That might be actually really good and limited. I might have to try that with blue. We'll have to see what else we get in the commons and possibly run these Biomancer familiars. I think these are going to be really, really good in actual decks. We'll see. And I also like the Shockland. Shockland is awesome to have in limited here, I think. Not a big limited player, but we'll find out. Alright, what else do we get? She controlled and it's kind of like a defender's card slash maybe like stop a removal from happening or something. Tap 4. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. It's like, yeah, it's like this, and combined with both of those rares we got, that marks that down to already a 3/1 tap to adapt for 4. So we can essentially play that out as a 5. It's a 5 cost, 5/5 flying creature, and we can keep adapting it with them. So that's really cool. In top 4 cards of your graveyard, put one in your hand in the bottom of them. Top 4 cards of your library. That's like anticipate, but to the extreme. I really like that. Am I missing something here? Like that seems like, oh, it's a sorcery and 7 instant. Still seems like a really good card. Oh, that's an enchantment too with flash. Shuffles their graveyard into their library, draw a card. That might be good for drawing. If we were doing white, that'd be good. Thought Collapse is good. That'll be good for limited. I'm glad I got that. Control with flying, Windstorm Drake. It's not bad. That's a good card. I've seen that played in a bunch of different ways already. Did you get 3 of these? Oh, I guess we got 2 of those. Something in here. I got a couple of 3 of these defaces. That deface card is gonna eventually be. Everybody's playing those defenders. That's gonna be a good card. It's not a terrible card. Especially for things that are playing like, oh, why can't I think of the name? Doom Whisperer. Because they like play until they get one Doom Whisperer out, and then they tap all their mana for it. So this would be good for that. Spectacle card. That's good. That'd be good for Rakdos. Hmm. Yeah, so there's a defender there even. That's a good card. I like that Storm Strike. Oh, double Goblins Gathering. That's kind of cool. It's an alright card. Electric Dominance very soft. Open the Gates is good. Tap and untap creature. So these cards are one of the big ones in that new Defender deck. The Arcades deck. I like that. Tap that creature. That again, we could do this big adapt if we get those other rares on the board. This would just be 2 for an adapt 4. That might be what we do. Titanic Brawl. Spell costs 1 less to cast if you with the target creature fight. Yeah, I'll do Titanic Brawl in this deck definitely. If I'm doing blue, green, Titanic deck is gonna be awesome. Tower Defense, another great one. I got 2 of them for the Arcades deck. I think I might make an Arcades deck eventually. So destroy target creature with flying. Deals 1 damage to each creature with flying your opponent controls. That's good. You can get rid of a bunch of lifelink hawks and such, and those spirits that everybody's running right now. And get him flying, and then with the I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Riot ramp, yeah. Among 1, 2, or 3 creatures, then double, yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Lawbinding Mage. I think this is supposed to be a good card. We have one of them. String creature can't attack. Well, yeah, it's like a water tap, but it's flashable. That's awesome. It might be worth playing in here because I can play him with just blue. Could do triple colored deck with white because we have some good white stuff here, but I don't think it's worth it. That's a really good card. Flying Vigilance, and they cost 2 more to cast for anything that targets it. It's kind of cool. Mortify is really good. I'd love to play Mortify in this, but I don't think our white-black presence is strong enough, especially not with the rares we got. Carnival Carnage, it's nice. Just pinging them. More pings. Could do more pings with this, or make them discard. That'd be alright. I think it's more going to be a pinging card for Rakdos, but I don't know if that card will get played much. I think that's a little expensive. You have to tap them and everything. That might be a little bit expensive. That's a good card. You put if we're doing blue, green, I think Collision's definitely worth it. Actually, Rebel Slinger maybe too. What to see? Oh, that Savage Smash is good. Top 5 cards for library. Reveal a creature card among them. Put it to your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library. Little target creature. Yeah, definitely like that. So the Biomancer's Familiars are the 2 rares. Man. That could be good. If we get these adapts off, that's going to be amazing. Draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand to the battlefield. Yeah, sure. Why not? Flying adapt. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. I like that in there. Oh my god. I don't know how this is going to play in here. We got two of them. It's really expensive, but late game this may win us everything. Especially if we have that adapt down to like a 4 cost with the biomancers. If we can keep both the biomancers on the field. Even if it has defender, that's good. Hmm. Draw a card for one? Sure. Yeah, sure. Gateway Plaza. Sounds good. Alright. Alright. Sucks that we don't have any white. Could be okay if we had white. Yep. Or gate card reveal it, put it in your hand. I like that. Might come in useful. We can take it out. Tap and untap creature control. I don't think that's going to go good in this deck. That will. That will. Double will. Creatures you control get +5/+5 and reach until end of turn. It's a big block, but I don't know that works in this deck. We'll have to see. I think I like that. Definitely. He's a big boy. I like that. Double the number of +1/+1s. Alright. Yeah, see, I could put a bunch of these in and reach and stop things from flying. That might be good. Alright, what do we have in here so far? We got some flying stop. Satanic Brawl. What's our... Nothing at 4. A few 5s and... Yeah, I don't think our curve is that bad. We got an equal number of creatures and non-creatures. That mountain's gonna come out. We'll replace it with something else, but let's figure out what the game recommends for the rest of our land first. Alright, so we have one creature, one draw. If nothing else, I'm gonna open the gates so I can move right onto the 3/3s. Incubation wouldn't be bad either. I like that for drawing the card. Shimmer the possibilities. Step 4. So let's see how we play. If we grab that, we can fly over top at the beginning. If not, we're probably coming on to one of our 2/2s. That adapt, I just think that adapt is going to be killer. I'm going to have to play a Thought Collapse real carefully because it's the only counter we got. So I'm going to have to hold that until it's really needed. Like that I gave him flying with one tap. That's going to be really good if I can keep the Biomancers on the field to fly overhead. Yeah, going right into the 3s will be good if we can pull that off. He has Riot, so he can hurry up and hit for a big hit at the end, or he can get 5/5. Flying creatures. We do have some flying creatures, and we can make some flying creatures. So I like that. And Scuttlegator for our possible end game, especially if we can do Biogenics upgrade on Scuttlegator. And I mean, he could adapt 3. That's 9/9, and then we could put 3 1/1s on him, and then double that 6. He can go up to 12, and that's not even saying that we can't put more 3/3s on him with the Biomancers. Familiars. That's ridiculous. Okay. what we have here. 2% plate, mostly green. It's fine. There's really not a lot of blue in here. I mean, I could draw a card, but I mean that might be good to keep things back in my deck that I want. But the only other thing would be this vertify circle. Creature without flying. Does this activate abilities of creatures you control? So it's not part of this. So that's a 5 cost to tap and draw a card. If it isn't being declared, I don't know that that's worth it for us in here. I don't think so. Should get rid of one of the rampaging Runhorns. I feel like I should get rid of one of them, but I don't. Once we get up to the top of the game, I have 2 Scuttle Gators. Take one of the Runhorns out. Yep, take you out, put you in. We have 17. Yeah. I'm so happy I got that. I don't have anywhere near enough shock lands. Alright, let's try this. Here's a lot of Turbo Fog in the main right now, so I don't want to get too much with Turbo Fog yet. Incubation would be nice. I think I'm going to have to go with this. I'm going to have to use Incubation so that I could possibly get a good creature out of this. We could get a 2-cost creature, maybe 3. Put it on the field pretty quick. Awesome. And that counter spell's at the bottom now. So I'm not playing with any counter spells. Oh, triple color. You, sir, are bold and I like it. That's alright, I don't have anything. My curve might be a little bit too high. I think I just had a bad draw. I probably should have mulliganed. What are you gonna do? What is he doing? Oh boy. That is not something I wanted to see come out right now. That is not something I wanted to see come out at all. Oh, thank God. Although that keeps him up on his mana curve. Alright, so I still can't play anything useful. If he gets a flyer out, I could kill it. If a creature causes trigger permanent ability you control, that trigger does additional time. Wow. Wow. What did he get? Alright. So this is where things start getting interesting. So I could play the Rentorn in, and the problem is, do I use him as a blocker, or do I start for face? I mean, he could. If I start in a face, I guess he could block it. I think I keep him as a blocker. Another land, okay, that's good. He's not playing those lands. I'm pretty sure you could play those lands out of there. Oh, if your player lost life. Right. Alright, I'm not paying attention. What did he just play? Oh, that sucks. He could just keep pinging us for 2. I think I'd do Scuttlegator this turn. Biomancer's Familiar and Growth next turn. And then adapt him, and then maybe the genetics upgrade the turn following, and just go in for giant hits. Alright, now they can start playing their cards, which is not good. They're just getting the land out of it, I think. They're sick of not having land. So the problem is he doesn't have trample, so I'll have to get rid of that. Ooh. That's why they played that, because they knew they could get this out of it. I assume they take the Biomancer's Familiar. Because nothing else is... Yeah, nothing else would be worth it for them to take. I think they're just trying to figure out what I had. I mean, they should... If they start paying me for 2, then they're okay right now, because I don't have Scuttlegator. Okay. I'm not going to complain about that. What's the ability cost? I have 1 instant, 1 sorcery, so it should be 6 cost. So I can adapt that next turn. That's going to start winning me the game right there, because I can also furthermore do biogenetic upgrade. I think this might have... If they can't kill that, that won me the game. Let's hope they don't have anything to kill. They don't have green, so nothing targets flying, but they might have a shock. If they have a shock, then yeah, this becomes problematic. Okay. Fair enough. Just going to start pinging me and then being able to play the Theater of Hoarders. That's good. It's good for them. Not for me. The problem is, I could play this guy in, but I don't think it's worth it right now. I think what I need to do is adapt. And start pinging. Pteramander is awesome in this deck. I really wish I could play this deck outside of this, because actually I'm starting to like it. But I'm never going to be able to play it outside of this. It's not going to be good enough. I can almost adapt him too. I have to lose the creeper. That hurt. That hurt a lot. That helps. Holy crap. If he didn't have that ill-gotten, I'd win. That's a big Pteramander for a 1/1 starter. Holy jeez. Oh my god. Awesome first game. Awesome. That was an awesome first game. What is this? My Siege people texting me, probably. Yeah. Just mute that. I got work for 5 seconds here, real quick. Someone pinged me. And 2 obligors and telephone. Okay, on to game 2. Game 1 was awesome. Wish more people were here to see it. Because that Pteramander is an awesome play. I think I got real lucky in playing it like that. I don't think that's going to happen again. I say as I draw Pteramander and Titanic Brawl. I love this hand right now. Hopefully he's not playing red. Oh, did he accidentally not mulligan? If he has no land right now, I think we just won. I don't know if he said oops and tried to say hi. No, okay, so he definitely has land. Oh! That's not... If I can get the Steedle out, I can fight the Pteramander. See, playing 3. No, is it normal for Sealed to play 3 lands? I didn't think that was really a thing. Alright, that just helped a ton. We'll just sacrifice it and draw a card. Yeah, I'm not unhappy with that. That was a good play. Wasn't expecting that. I still need to learn all of the cards here that they have available to them. Take a Windstorm Drake. I need to start popping off here because he's starting to ramp up. I need to start hitting him. If I don't start really getting in there and getting my hands dirty, this is going to happen. Yep. I can't picture him. There's no way he blocks that. I just have to hope I draw, what is it, Carnage or whatever that does 6 damage to a flyer. That's the only way I think I'm taking that out. That's really, uh, I, I I know I had it, but I didn't want to put white in here too. And if he's gonna do that, that's a. Oh, he has vigilance. Okay. The enters the battlefield. Scry 2. If I can adapt him for 4 next turn, it might be okay. I think what I'd rather do is play a Scuttlegator next turn, though, if I can. I don't know, or should I adapt him for 4 and just start going face? I think I need to start putting a lot of pressure on, especially with that. Because I can always come back and play one of these, and they're not going to get adapt anytime soon. That's causing me problems, because he's getting basically 2 pings on me every turn for my 1. Well, actually, he's moving the spread 3. Because I'm hitting him for 3, he's hitting me for 4. Ill-Gotten Forgotten sits me for 5, and then he regains 1, which puts me at 2. He's about to take out my Pteramander, I think. Or he's just hoping that I don't have what I need to do it. Yeah, he's trying to see if I have what I need. I'll have it next turn if I draw a land. I could play my Pteramander, and I could really start hitting him. He won't be able to do much of anything, so he needs to hurry up and hope that I don't draw land. Or he's going to try and see about... I think he has it. There it is. He's trying to figure out what to tap. I think the Chillbringer takes out the Windstorm Drake, and he lets Pteramander hit him for 6. Hmm. Good play. I didn't see it. Well, that's part of learning Ravnica, I guess. You just got to learn, what all the individual cards do. I've read that card before. I knew what it did. I just completely forgot. I'll take another Pteramander right off the bat, followed by Biomancer and then a Steedle. There's not much better of a hand. I have the mana. I wish this Gateway Plaza was something else, maybe like a draw or something. And I wish I would have gone first, but I can't do too much complaining. I really hope he did not get what I think he got. If he got one of those Arcades, that's going to be problematic. So is that activating for 6 right now? He's about to kill Pteramander. Be blocked by token creatures. Now the problem is For 2 cost, I can gain him flying and going for 5. So I think I let him rubble belt me if he wants to. That's problematic. Ooh. Now the problem is, even giving him that, he's just going to try and ping me for 6 here. And I could start pinging him for 5, but that's 5 versus the 6 that he's going to ping me for. Plus he has some form of burn. So I don't want to let too much go through. Especially with that. What are you going with that? I personally would probably do haste. Mm-hmm. Just like that. I gotta stop the damage. Might as well exile it while it's in there. I don't think he has anything to do with it, but... I should have drew a card first. What, So it's not by 4, so that's a 4 cost. It's not gonna matter. Now things are gonna start changing. This is gonna be... This is gonna be a whole bunch of Terramander ramp. I'm gonna have to adapt him and adapt him again. What I think I could do, I think I can adapt him, hold him for a block, maybe? Because he's going to come in 2 turns if I don't block with Terramander. But he also may have something that kills Terramander. Especially since he has green. Seeing, like, that's problematic. I think I have to hold him back for a blocker. Because I could put him up to 5, but then I'm 3 turns away, whereas he's only 2. So I think I have to hold him back as a blocker, and I may have to start using these Biomancers. Like, if he doesn't adapt him, there's a good chance of that. Actually, that is a blocker. So if he has one more green land... No, yep. So he's going to adapt Sour Form Hybrid and come in at all. Problem is, I'm not losing any... So right now I'm dropping 4. So it's a 5 cost, which I can do it if I lose one of these Biomancers. If he comes in with Gower Clan, I'm gonna... If he comes in with either one of them, I'm gonna block. It just depends on how this is gonna play. I may want to double block the Frog Lizard. know why he would do that. Why would he do that? His best bet was to attack there. Because now my Scuttle Gator's going to go up. And up. And up. If it had Trample, I mean, I could literally just keep ramping it until I kill him. I think I'm going to have to deal with Terramander, though. I think I'm going to hit him once. And then Terramander the next turn. What is he trying to figure out? Does he have Shock? Is there Shock in Ravnica? Allegiance? Or is he just trying to time out? He wants me to leave, maybe? Don't hate this either. But I would really like to keep Sour Form Hybrid from killing him. So same thing next turn. She's playing 4/4, okay. Fair enough, I'll get him out. Yeah, that's what I was hoping didn't happen. So I'll just start ramping Scuttle Gator to the point where they can't even block him. That they can't do anything. I was just hoping for another Scuttle Gator. This is where it's starting to get into a stalemate, and this is going to be problematic because his deck may have something to come out ahead of my deck on this. I don't know that I have something to come out ahead of him. Because he just needs 10. I need 15. I'm going to have to ramp the other Scuttle Gator to 9 next turn. I don't know what cards I have in my deck. I don't know this enough. Terramander's gone. Another Steeple Creeper. Could be okay, but he has this reach. Not that that's going to do much. Okay. I mean, really, he could just block him, and be done. The problem I'm facing right now is no trample. I may need a flyer. Because sure, I could pull another I could pull Scuttle Gator up higher, but he only needs to get through a Frenzied and Sour Form. If he gets through just those two, he's fine. And if I attack with Scuttle Gator, all he has to do is block me with the Gower and the token. How much does this cost? 6 right now? Not enough. So, I mean, there's nothing much I can do right here until I get a flyer. And probably put the Ellis Scuttlegator up to 12. Just so that... Yeah, see, that screws me. Mammoth Spider, that's a really good card. Because my flyer is a 4/2. Hmm. Hmm. I don't see a way I win this now. I don't see a single way I win this. I think he's just getting bored. I can't. He has menace. Except for 2 or more creatures. That's what I thought. Yep. That's game. Dude, you had enough. That sucks. It sucks. If he wouldn't have killed that pterodon, I think I would have been fine. Alright, well now I'm in a pickle because now I'm getting real close to only being on 1 win, which is not very fun. The Terramander's good. Like Thought Collapse in here. These 2 hires are okay. Play Gateway Plaza second turn. Again, someone's going first. Fisk. Fisk 0312. Come on, buddy. You either like your hand or you don't. Alright. Apparently he didn't. Scuttlegator. A bad card to have in the hand. Preferably later. Yep. Thought collapsed, or I could start running sour for him. He's going to have um, Theater of Horrors available. I think I'm gonna wait for Thought Collapse. Because Theater of Horrors could be a key card for him. That's also bad. Grotesque Demise is good for us to have out of his availability. Biomancer's Familiar is amazing for us to have right now. I'm just going to get Sour out on the board. We need to start drawing land is what we need. Alright, that's fine. I would get Sagatter's Folly out of here. Land, perfect. Ping him for 1 the whole way down if I have to. He's about to kill it. Or he's going to try and trick me? Nope. If I play him, then Biomancer's Familiar. Next turn he gains flying. We can start hitting hard. Make... Whoops. One of the graveyard. Ah! The graveyard. 2. So he goes down to a 6 cost. Put him on. That's 4 cost. So the turn following, I can get Terramander up. Alright, going in for 5, I guess. I'd really like to get Sour up, but... Titanic Brawl. Target creature fights target creature you don't control. Wouldn't hurt, but I think I'd rather put him with flying first. Save that for something better. He's pretty tame, so I'm kind of worried about what he has. He only has 3 cards in his hand, but with how tame he's been, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not falling for that. Or do I just want to get Windstorm Drake out here? So I can adapt and hit him for 5 this turn. Or I can hit him for 2, adapt next turn. And hit him for, what would that be, 8 and 9? I like that more. Actually, thinking about this, I put him to flying, gains flying to the end of turn. He gains 5, and that's 5. So that is a total of 10. fine. That still puts him at a severe disadvantage. He's hoping you set on the steeple creeper. If I draw land, I think I win if I draw land. Oh, I didn't even have to draw land. Awesome. Loving that steeple creeper with